afternoon students. Class 8th Maths Chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals Exercise 3.3 आज हम करेंगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Question number 1. Given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमें पैरेललोग्राम दिया है ABCD, जिसके लिए हमें इन कंडीशंस को, इन स्टेटमेंट्स को कंप्लीट करके और हमें भी बताना है कि हमने कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी का इसमें यूज किया है. फर्स्ट AD इज इक्वल टू, ठीक है, वी कैन सी AD इज इक्वल टू BC as we know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length. Second, angle DCB is equal to angle DCB. This angle is equal to angle DAB, this angle, because we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure. Third, OC is equal to, this is OC, it is equal to OA, as we know that diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. ठीक है, bisect means it is dividing it into two equal parts. So we know that OC is equal to OA and OD is equal to OB. Fourth, measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA is equal to, it is equal to 180 degree. Angle DAB and angle CDA, these angles, this angle and this angle, these angles are adjacent angles, and we know that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. It means their sum is 180 degree. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग पैरेललोग्राम्स, फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ अननोन्स x, y, z. ठीक है, इन दिस क्वेश्चन देयर आर 5 पार्ट्स. वी हैव टू फाइंड अननोन एंगल्स x, y, z. फर्स्ट पार्ट, it is a parallelogram. Okay, in one angle is given 100 degree, and we know that opposite angles are equal, so we can say that y is equal to 100 degree because it is opposite to angle B, and adjacent angles are supplementary, so angle C plus angle B यानी कि 100 plus x is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 minus 100, it means 80 degree. Z equals to x, as these are opposite angles of parallelogram. So x is 80 degree, so z will be 80 degree. And y is opposite to this angle, angle B, so it is also 100 degree. Second part, as we know that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary, so 50 degree plus y, these are adjacent angles of this parallelogram, so their sum will be 180 degree. This implies that y is equal to 180 minus 50, it means y is equal to 130 degree. Now we have value of y. Okay, now y and x are opposite angles of a parallelogram, and opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure, so x will be 130 degree. Now z, as we know that when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles formed are equal in measure. So x and z are corresponding angles of these two parallel lines cut by this transversal, so z will also be equal to x, that is 130 degree. Third part, x is equal to 90 degree, as we can say that it is a symbol of right angle, it means it is 90 degree angle, and these are vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are equal in measure, so x will be 90 degree. Now we have x, value of x, and we know that it is 30 degree angle. Okay, so we can use angle sum property of a triangle to find the value of y. So x plus y plus 30, it will be equal to 180 degree, as we know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So x value of x, it is equal to 90, and plus 30, 90 plus 30, 120, plus y is equal to 180 degree. So y will be equal to 60 degree. Now we have value of y. Now we have to find value of z, and we can see that y and z are alternate interior angles of these two parallel lines, this line and this line, cut by this transversal line. And we know that alternate interior angles of two parallel lines are equal in measure. So z will also be equal to y, that is, it is equal to 60 degree. Fourth part, z is equal to 80 degree, as we can see that these are the corresponding angles of these two parallel lines cut by this transversal line, and we know that corresponding angles of parallel lines are equal in measure. So z will be also 80 degree. Now y is opposite angle of this angle, and we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure. So y will be also equal to 80 degree, and x plus y, it is equal to 180 degree, as we know that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So x plus y is equal to 180 degree. It will give x is equal to 180 minus 80 equals to 100 degree. Next, fifth part, as we can see that y is opposite angle of 112 degree, and we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So y will be also 112 degree. Now we have value of y 112 degree. This angle is 40 degree, and we can see that y, x and 40 degree are the interior angles of this triangle. So using angle sum property of a triangle, x plus y plus 40 degree, it is equal to 180 degree, and we know that y is equal to 112 degree. So x plus 112 degree plus 40 degree, it is equal to 180 degree. It gives x is equal to 28 degree. Now we get the value of x, and we can see x and z are alternate interior angles of these two parallel lines cut by this transversal line, which is diagonal of this parallelogram. And we know that alternate interior angles of a parallelogram are of parallel lines are equal in measure. So z is equal to x, it means it is also equal to 28 degree. Now we have question number 3. Can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree? Okay, this figure is not given in question. It is for our consideration. So we can see that angle D and angle B are opposite angles. Okay, there some may be 180 degree, may not be 180 degree. Okay, so it may be a parallelogram or may not be a parallelogram, because along with this condition the following condition should be fulfilled. As we know that the sum of measures of adjacent angles should be 180 degree. So we have these measures should also we have, and we know that opposite angles should also be of same measures. So other conditions we don't know. So we cannot say it will be a parallelogram or not. It may be or it may not be. Second part, AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. AB is equal to DC, it is equal to 8 centimeter, and AD is equal to 4 centimeter, and BC is equal to 4.4 centimeter. As we can see that these two opposite lines are equal in measure, but these two opposite lines are not equal in measure. So opposite sides, these two opposite sides are of different length. So it cannot be a parallelogram, as we know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. Third, angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degree. As we can see that angle A and angle C are opposite angles of this parallelogram. If these are not equal, it will not be a parallelogram. So, if angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degree, they have different measures, so it cannot be a angles of a parallelogram. Next, question number 4. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. So, here quadrilateral ABCD, which is in kite, has two interior angles, angle B and angle D. These two non-vertex angles are of same measures. However, still the quadrilateral ABCD is not a parallelogram, as we know that kite is not a parallelogram because opposite sides are not equal. So it is not a parallelogram, but we have two opposite angles of equal measure. So it is a quadrilateral which is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. Next, question number 5. The measures of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन में गिवन है कि टू एडजेसेंट एंगल्स जो पैरेललोग्राम के हैं वो रेशियो में 3:2. सो लेट द मेजर ऑफ टू एडजेसेंट एंगल्स, angle A and angle B of parallelogram ABCD are in the ratio 3:2. Let A is equal to 3x and angle B is equal to 2x. ठीक है, अब हम एज्यूम कर लेते हैं कि एंगल B और एंगल A जो है वो एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हैं, क्योंकि अभी हमने ऊपर फिगर में देखा था एंगल A एंड B आर एडजेसेंट एंगल्स. वो किस रेशियो में है? 3:2 में. तो हम एंगल A के लिए ले लेंगे 3x एंड एंगल B के लिए हम ले लेंगे 2x. We know that the sum of the measure of adjacent angles is 180 degree for a parallelogram, and we know that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So angle A plus angle B, it is equal to 180 degree. It implies that angle A is equal to 3x and angle B is equal to 2x. Their sum will be equal to 180 degree. So 5x is equal to 180 degree. It gives x is equal to 180 degree upon 5. It implies that x is equal to 36 degree. Now we have the value of x, so we can calculate measure of angle A and its opposite angle, angle C, which is equal to 3x, as we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure. So x is equal to 36, so 3x is equal to 108 degree. And angle B and angle D are opposite angles of the parallelogram. So angle B is equal to 2x, so angle D will be also 2x, and 2 into 36, it is equals to 72 degree. Thus the measure of angles of the parallelogram are 108 degree, 72 degree, 108 degree and 72 degree. ठीक है.